the church for how they handled all the pedophilia stuff. I mean, you know, that was just out of control, man. They actually held conferences in Rome to discuss how they'd handle the pedophilia scandals, and they were week-long conferences. What are they talking about? You know, what's there to talk about? Hey, let's stop fucking kids. Stop fucking kids. Stop fucking kids. Stop fucking kids. Stop fucking kids, fellas. What do you say? All right, pretty much all set then, huh? See you again next year. Just remind ourselves. No more kid fucking, right? Good. And the Pope, you know, the last Pope, everybody loved the last Pope, you know? Yeah, now the new Pope, nobody gives a shit. Pope, what's his face? Nobody really cares about the
Nazi Pope, the new Nazi Pope, the new Nazi Pope.
The last Pope, everybody said was a saint now. They want to make him a saint. They want to make him a saint. They say they have evidence that he performed miracles. Miracles. Now, you know what? I don't mean to sound sacrilegious, but miracles? You think the Pope performed miracles? He died of a urinary tract infection. He had less magic powers than cranberry juice. Shit. They wanted to boycott Walmart stores because Walmart was asking their employees to say Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas. Is that so crazy to say Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas? It's not just Christmas. There are holidays. There are other people celebrating holidays, like the Jews, for example. You know, they have some kind of little horseshit holiday, and it would be wrong to make them feel like second-class citizens. Because let's face it, you know, if you're a Jew and you're shopping at Walmart, medical school, you know, I'm just trying to buy some cheap socks. I don't need some old fucking blue vest reminding me about Christmas when I got nothing to do with it. Hey, Merry Christmas, Jew boy, beat it, Jew boy, beat it, Jew boy, beat it. Christians, they want you to go see movies like March of the Penguins. Go see March of the Penguins. Get March of the Penguins on DVD. It's a great movie. It's inspiring. It shows you the awesomeness of God's power. Only God would create such a majestic creature as a giant, stupid, flightless bird that has to waddle 70 miles across the ice just to eat one fish and then waddle its stupid ass all the way back. Only a loving God would create such a fucking ridiculous caricature of a living creature. The penguins are monogamous, so that shows you that God wants us to be monogamous. That movie promotes traditional family values like monogamy. Well, first of all, penguins are monogamous for 1 year, one mating season. Anybody can fuck the same person for 1 year. Especially if every person looked exactly like every other person.
It's nice to be here. Such a beautiful day today. Oh no, those cherry blossoms are almost in bloom. Let me water some of these plants just to... It's not marijuana, Mr. Nixon. It's not marijuana. And all those homosexuals, what are you going with? They're all out in Northern California. And what about the Greeks? That's what caused it. It was the homosexual Greeks, like Socrates and Aristotle. Henry, are you a Jewish homosexual? No, Dick. Oh, good.
I like going out to eat, you know. I like visiting the restaurants, but I get frustrated at breakfast. That's where I really have a hard time. Because I'm an orange juice drinker at breakfast time. Okay, I need a normal-sized glass of juice. I don't know what kind of shortage we have in our country. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, you don't get a glass. I tell the waitress, please, large juice. No, look at me. I supersize my juice. Supersize my juice. Supersize my juice. Supersize my juice.
With any other recreational drug, television, when used judiciously, can be a pleasant experience. I know I'm going to get death threats from William Bennett for saying this, but TV is responsible for a lot of spontaneous education. How many times have you been channel surfing when suddenly you click onto a special on the Discovery Channel about giant squids fucking, and for the next hour you're completely spellbound and oddly stimulated? Talking about good television here. The topic here is bad television and America's insatiable thirst for it. It's easy to figure out. We all work hard during the day and TV is our main source of entertainment. Do you hear me? Entertainment. Most people don't watch TV for enlightenment. They just want to giggle as they doze off. Now, I don't want to get off on a rant here, but America's Jones for bad TV is growing faster than your penis while watching that squid thing I mentioned earlier. Television is the most important invention since the wheel, and I might add most of us first learned about the wheel from television. Every night, millions of Americans crazy glue down the scan button on their clickers and strobe past great stuff.
Out there, friends and neighbors, has God touched you today? Well, if it hasn't touched you, you're absolutely free of touch from God. And I always have some woman confessor, right, you know.
I was lost and alone. I had nowhere to go and nothing to do. God found me. Now I have plenty to do and nowhere to go.
I was listening to one of those classic hit stations, and they had that song. It's one of those 70s protest songs that really sucked. You know those protest songs that they ran out of shit to protest, so they just came up with something? This song is that guy that goes, sign, sign, everywhere, sign. You know that song? The guy's like, he gets all mad at signs. Like, oh, signs, they're fucked up, they're bullshit. Blocking the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that. There's nothing wrong with signs. There's signs that say don't go to that dangerous place. Those are good signs. Stop signs are a really good idea. He's like, yeah, signs suck, man. It's bullshit.
Careful breathing, no worries.
Just read the sign.
After a week or so of chasing around the fields on empty stomachs, they'll come and be glad to be caught. You've thought it all out, haven't you? Sure, you bet I have. That isn't all. These Martians are going to make pets of them. Train them to do tricks.